What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel, HDA Forex Empire. You know I'm back again with weekly outlook. But before we dive into the chart, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with every information and educational content I drop. So guys, starting with the dollar index on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we could see that the dollar index is bearish. We consider the dollar index is bearish. And let's try and spot some key levels. So first, we can spot a trend line here. We can spot this trend line here. We can spot this trend line here. So looking at this trend line, we could see that price touched this trend line once, twice, and we can see the third touch here also. So it's likely that the dollar index will be bearish this coming week. And now let's try and find some more key levels. And we could also spot this key level here. Let me try and draw it again. We could spot this key level here also. We could spot this key level here also. So we can see that at this point of confluence, where the trend line and this zone here meet, you could see that here was a very strong zone. So it's likely that this coming week, the dollar index will be bearish this coming week. But let's move on to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So okay, moving to the 4-hour time frame also, we could spot this. We could spot that price was doing something like this on the 4-hour time frame. We could spot that price was kind of bearish. Let me draw it again. Price was at first bearish. Price was at first bullish. Price was first bullish. And we saw this. When we saw this, then we saw this retracement here also. Then we saw price moving downwards here. So now we could spot this key level here. We could spot these two key levels here. We could spot a key level here at this very point. Let me draw it again. We could spot a key level at this very point here. At this very point here. So we were expecting price to come down and to move up to this side, then continue downwards, but price failed to do so, then continued to break this very point here. Price continued to break this zone here. Price continued to break this zone here. So now we can see that price has gotten to this zone here. So two things can happen. Either this coming week, it's likely that price will drop from this point, or it's likely that it can go upwards to this very point here, then drop. So two things can happen. It can drop from this fair zone here, or can drop from this zone here directly, or this zone directly here. So this coming week, I'm bullish on the dollar index. Sorry, I'm bearish. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bearish on the dollar index. This coming week, I'm bearish on the dollar index. So on Euro USD also, on the daily time frame, we could see that Euro USD is bullish. During the previous week, it was bearish, but now that bearish move was just a retracement or a correctional move. So this is what I mean. So bullish in this sense. So we had this upward move here, which is an impulsive move, then a correction to this side, then an impulsive move, then a correction to this side. So it's likely that this coming week, price might continue upwards on Euro USD. But let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4-hour time frame, Like I said, during the previous weeks, Euro USD was what? Bearish. It was in a downward move, so we could spot this downward move here. We could spot this price doing this. And now we can see that price has started moving upward here. So now let's try and spot some key levels here. Now we could spot this key level here. We could spot this key level here. We could spot this key level here on Euro USD. On Euro USD, we could spot this key level here on Euro USD. And we could spot another key level here also. We could spot another key level here also on Euro USD. So now I want to see this happening on Euro USD. I said this coming week it's likely that will be bullish on Euro USD. So I want to see two things happen here. It's likely that one of them can happen. Either price to continue upward to this point here, or price can continue to drop to this level here, or price can drop down to this level here, then continue upwards. So two zones to watch out for. So either this or this is likely to happen to push price upward. So this is my analysis on Euro USD. Our next pair we'll be looking at is USD card. So on USD card, we could spot this zone here. On USD card, we could spot this zone here on USD card. Now, if we are to study this zone, we could see that this zone first acted as a support at this very point here, then acted as a support at this very point here. Then price broke the support, then came to retest support, and support became resistance level. I hope you are getting it. Then came down, then went up, and we can see that price has gotten towards resistance level again, and we can see a slight break of the resistance level. I hope you are seeing that. So now, if you are to study carefully too, we can also have a trend line here also. We could have a trend line here also. So we could have a trend line here also. A beautiful one here. So you can see that price tested this trend line once, twice here. And we are expecting a third touch at this very point here, which is likely to happen. It is likely to happen. So now let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that on the 4-hour time frame, price was bullish, and now we can spot this range here. So now on the 4-hour time frame, we can have these zones here. Price is moving within this zone here, and this zone here. Price is moving between this zone. So price is moving between this zone here and this zone here. So now what I want to see is this. So this week I'm bearish on USD card. If USD card is to break this zone upward here, this zone upward here, then I'm expecting USD card to get to this trend line here, then continue downwards. I hope you are getting it, but if it doesn't happen like that, and USD card moves downward from this zone here, I want to see a breakout downward, then a retest to this zone here, then I place my sells, then see price going down. So these are the two scenarios that is likely to happen on USD card this coming week. So like I said, I'm bearish on USD card. So guys, our next pair we'll be looking at is the Euro card, Euro Canadian dollar. So on the Euro Canadian dollar, if you are to study recent price action, we can see that this pair is what bullish. We could see that price was ranging within this zone. then broke out upward, then came down, which is a retracement or a correctional move. Then you can see the upward continuation. So it's likely that price to continue upward. It's likely that price to continue upward. But let's try and spot some key levels and see. So we had this key level here. We had this key level here. We had this key level here. We had this key level here, which was later broken. So this is what I mean. So when price was moving, was respecting this key level here, it later broke upward. So when price broke upward, price came to retest this zone here, then continued upward. So it's like that to continue upward. So now let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. But on the daily time frame too, we can spot a trend line here. We could spot a trend line here also. We could spot a trend line here also. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have there also. So on the 4-hour time frame, now we could see that price created a double bottom here. Price created a double bottom here. Sounds like a W pattern. Then continued upward. So now price broke the neckline of the double bottom. So this is what I mean by the neckline of the double bottom. So this is the neckline of the double bottom. So now price broke this neckline. Price broke this neckline. So now what I want to see is this. I want to see price come down to retest this zone here, the neckline. I want to see price retest the neckline, then place my buy trades. Or price can happen. It's likely that price can come down to this very point here, this zone of this confluence here, before I place my buy trade. So it's likely that price will come here before I buy. Price comes here first, then I buy, or price will come here, then I buy. So two things. So this is my analysis on EuroCard. Guys, if you are serious about making profits in the financial market, you need the right tools and platform to succeed. I want to introduce you to Pepperstone, the ultimate trading broker that has helped countless traders, including myself, achieve their financial goals. Pepperstone is a regulated broker. With Pepperstone, you are not only allowed to trade on MT4 or MT5, Pepperstone also allows you to trade on TradingView. If you want to create an account with Pepperstone, tap on the link in the description box below to create an account with Pepperstone. Guys, if you found this video valuable, make sure you hit the like button, and also if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. Guys, also help me share the channel's link to friends and families so that they don't miss whatever we are enjoying in the channel. And please help me reach 100 subscribers by the end of August. You can also join my Telegram channel by tapping on the link in the description box below. I drop free forex signals and trade setups. Thank you.